Hey Timberland, and welcome to this edition of Wolves Howl.
We come to you today inside of room 256, and here's what you'll see on today's show.
We take a look at Timberland Student Council's latest accomplishment.
We get a closer look at what's happening on Timberland sports teams this winter.
And we find out what your favorite holiday songs are.
Join us as we cover all of that and more.
Let's get started. Welcome back, Wolves. I'm Bryce.
And I'm Caroline.
On November 4th, Timberland Student Council was named Gateway President. Here's Grace with the details.
On November 4th, Timberland Student Council traveled to Northwest High School for their annual Gateway Conference. This year, Timberland decided to run for president of their district, and they won. Let's talk to Jesse Calandrella and Justin Martinez to see how they prepared.
For running for office for Gateway, Stuco basically came together and we stayed after school multiple days trying to get a campaign running. We got many favors to hand out to other students at Gateway to campaign for us, such as Lay's, because we were Moana themed.
Basically prepared running for office by first of all agreeing as a council that we wanted to run for Gateway President, and then we picked a few people to lead our election, and we basically just started making posters and different materials for campaigning so that other schools would be able to see what we're bringing to the table and vote for us.
The members of Student Council were extremely excited when they won, since the last time they were Gateway President was 2014.
I was so happy. Whenever they announced it, I instantly started to cry. I was so overwhelmed.
When we won, I was so relieved because all my hard work really paid off from staying after for a month, and I was really excited for what was to come.
It was really exciting because there was a lot of hard work put into it, so it was really rewarding, and I don't know, we're really excited for next year. I know a lot of people cried because they wouldn't be able to be there for next year, but it was fun.
There are a lot of responsibilities that come with being the Gateway President. Camille and Justin tell us what Timberland must do to be prepared to host the conference next year.
We have to host a breakfast and a lunch for everyone, and we give them a gift, and then we have the whole school is decorated as our theme, and it's really fun.
Our most important duty is holding the Gateway Conference, which was at Northwest this year. So we basically have all the schools in our Gateway Conference come here and participate, and it's we have meetings with other schools so that people can interact with one another and learn other ideas from other schools.
Congrats to Stuco on being named next year's Gateway President. Now back to Caroline and Bryce in the studio.
Thanks, Grace, and congratulations, Stuco.
Now let's go to Zach and take a look at recycling here at Timberland.
Thank you, Bryce and Caroline. And today we're going to look into recycling with myself and Mrs. Miller.
I'm Mrs. Miller, and I'm in charge of the on-campus program. And today we're going to talk about the recycling program, one section of our jobs. I've been doing this on-campus program for about 6 years. With the recycling, we break it down one haul per day, because it usually takes 1 to 2 cartloads to finish the recycling per hallway. So we break it down, and that pretty much takes a full class period to do. Some of the things that we recycle, newspaper, cans. With the cans, we save. I take, the students help take the tabs off. We save the tabs for the Ronald McDonald House. The students help a lot with the recycling. They'll push the carts. The ones that are able will take the bags out, tie knots for the big recycle bin. And the students here at Timberland, teachers, staff, the way you all can help us is to stick to the things that we can recycle, mainly papers, cans, the plastic, and use the trash cans for the food, gum, candy, plastic bags. If you could help us out with that, that would be great. Thank you.
Also, Timberland, remember, you cannot recycle food, styrofoam cups, and other sorts of trash into the recycling bins. And students and staff can also recycle at home with the blue containers that they can find at their houses. Back to you, Bryce and Caroline.
Thank you, Zach.
As the holiday season is quickly approaching, many choose to go to the movie theater for some entertainment. Two of the most highly anticipated movies are the new installments of Pitch Perfect and Star Wars.
Let's go to Nate and Joe for more insight.
Thanks, Bryce and Caroline. Now we'll talk about upcoming movies. First, we will talk about the new Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi. We asked people what they are excited about the new movie.
I like going to the Star Wars movies not only to watch the action and the adventure and what the directors come up with lately, but I like watching the faces of the people in the audience to see how they relate to the new characters and the new dramas and everything that's going on in the movies. That's a cool thing, and talk about it afterwards. I've been going to the Star Wars movies since 1977, so I saw the original one in the theater, and I've seen every other one in the theater as well.
I'm excited to see Luke Skywalker.
Star Wars The Last Jedi comes out on December 15th. The next movie is Pitch Perfect 3. We asked some Timberland students what they're excited about the new movie.
I'm really excited for any of the new songs because I really like acapella.
I'm excited for the new music.
Pitch Perfect 3 is the third installment in the Pitch Perfect series. After the group wins the world championship and gets separated, they come back together overseas to sing once again, and it comes out December 21st. The next movie is Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, starring Kevin Hart and The Rock. If you haven't seen the trailer, it's basically about 4 teenagers discovering an old video game console and are literally drawn into the game's jungle setting, becoming the adult avatars they chose. It comes out on December 20th. That's all for upcoming movies. Now back to Bryce and Caroline.
Thanks, guys, and those movies look awesome!
Hey, Caroline, you're the best.
Thanks, Bryce, but enough with the bad puns. Although it's only December 6th, I sure am ready for the holidays.
And of course with those come ugly Christmas sweaters.
Let's go to Bryce, my co-anchor, who spent a few days earlier this month delving into the history behind ugly Christmas sweaters.
The holiday season is coming up, and what better way to get ready for it than wearing ugly Christmas sweaters? Ugly sweaters have been a thing of the past for a while now, but they're making their way back into today's fashion. They made their debut in the 50s, but never really peaked until the 80s. During the holidays, you see a lot more of these start to make their way out of the back of your closet. You can find them anywhere, from at the store, to Christmas parties, or even at your school. Here's sophomore Brennan Higgins with more insight.
Ugly Christmas sweaters are coming back into fashion because it's just classic. They're fun to make fun of. I mean, they can be sort of fashionable in weird ways, and they're just fun. It's fun to bond over how ugly they are.
But ugly sweaters seem to be only for the holiday season. So when and where can you wear them?
But I'll wear it to ugly sweater parties, themes at school, things like that.
Speaking of school, this year Timberland sponsors Ugly Sweater Day on December 13th. Make sure to bring yours and look ugly for the holidays. Yes, Mom, I took my vitamins. I'll put away my clothes after school.
Bryce, get off the phone, we're on air!
Oh, you mean my new iPhone?
Do you really think it's worth all the hype?
Well, let's go to Nate and Joe and see what they have to say about it.
Thanks, Bryce and Caroline. Now we'll talk about the benefits of the iPhone 8.
The iPhone 8 recently released on September 22nd. We went around Timberland and asked students who had got the new phone what they thought were the best new features.
So 2 things I like about the iPhone 8 is I like the camera and I like how it's wireless charging now.
What I like about the iPhone 8 is that it's faster, has a bigger screen, and it has a better quality camera.
The iPhone 8 released with 2 different models, the Plus and the regular. The regular iPhone 8 has a 4.7-inch display while the Plus has a 5.5-inch display. Now we will go to an interview with senior Drew Aquino about what he thinks of the iPhone 8.
The iPhone 8 is a better phone because it's probably one of the fastest iPhones ever created. It actually has the highest resolution camera ever made for an iPhone, and I've had it for a while and it does take clear pictures.
It's seems like the students at Timberland that have the iPhone 8 really enjoy it. To recap this segment, we will go over the main new features of the phone. First up, we'll talk about wireless charging. This is a big deal because this is the first Apple product that contains it. This allows for more convenient and easier charging for the user. Next up, we'll talk about the phone's performance. As the students at Timberland said, they can tell it's faster. This is due to the iPhone's new A11 Bionic processor, which is complete with 6 cores. This makes the phone significantly faster than any of Apple's previous models. To conclude, I will talk about the iPhone's new and improved camera. Its quality has increased and it is capable of recording 4K video at 60 frames per second. Also, slow motion has been majorly improved on. That will do it for new features of the iPhone 8, and credit to 9to5mac.com for the info.
That's all for me and Nate for the iPhone 8. Back to Bryce and Caroline.
Thanks, Nate and Joe.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Winter sports have officially started here at Timberland, and we want to take a moment to recognize some of our outstanding athletes.
Let's take a closer look with Christian and Andy with the story.
This is Athlete Spotlight of the Week.
First up, we have Cole Cosman on the varsity cheer team.
Hi, I'm Cole Cosman. I'm part of the Timberland cheer team. I'm one of the captains. We're going to the Boot Hill in about 2 weeks, and then we gotta get the qualified bid to go to Nationals. The Nationals will be on February 7th. We leave. I've been a part of cheer ever since I've been here. My sister got me involved into it. It just became part of me. What I think about, like, how I think I bring to the team all the energy and like all the passion that comes with it, because there's no sky for me to hit, like the goal, like I can just hit any goal I want to if I just think about it. Thank you.
Kate Weltmer on the varsity dance team.
Dance team is important to me because it's kind of my way to get away from anything else that's going on in my life, and it's just something that makes me feel comfortable in myself. To the team, I think I'm not one of the captains, and but I think I'm also like a strong role model to the other girls, and I'm always there for them to support them and just to keep them pushing. We do have a competition this weekend at Lindbergh, and that's very exciting, so I'm looking forward to it.
Shamal Patel on the boys varsity basketball team.
I'm Shamal Patel, and I'm a senior here. I'm number 1 on the varsity basketball team, and this is my 3rd year playing varsity, but I've been playing basketball for almost 6-7 years now. What I bring to the team is I'm kind of the big leader on there. I'm one of the captains, and I kind of glue everyone together. I'm one of the primary scorers, but it's just fun getting to play with all my guys and do what we do best.
And last, Olivia Lamb on the girls varsity basketball team.
I'm Olivia. I play for girls basketball. We won against Liberty. I think I bring to the team effort, and we have a game tonight against St. Charles West in our tournament.
Back to you, Bryce and Caroline.
Thanks, guys, and good luck to all of our winter sport athletes this season.
You know, Caroline, I really miss watching American Idol.
Me too, but no need to worry because this year, American Idol came to THS.
You mean like Timberland Idol?
Yes, Bryce, that's exactly what I mean.
Let's go to Grace and my co-anchor Caroline to get the rundown.
Thanks, guys. Follow me as we take a look back at Timberland's 2nd annual lip sync battle. I'm Grace Langston, and this is Timberland Idol.
We saw a large increase in the number of competitors, but there could only be one Timberland Idol. Let's check in with last year's champions, Megan and Megan, to see what it takes to win.
Decided a song that we both liked, and then came up with cool dance moves, and practiced over and over, recorded ourselves, watched how we looked when we did it, made sure it looked good.
And we practice a lot.
We just thought it'd be a fun opportunity and get together with friends, make up a cool dance, perform in front of everyone, cool prizes.
It was worth it because we won.
Sadly, we will not be here this year because we'll be practicing extra hard, designing killer dance moves and an awesome song so we can do amazing next year. So watch out. You may get victory this year, next year.
But not next year.
It's not going to happen.
There was a lot of stiff competition this year at Timberland Idol. We talked with 2 of these competitors to see what they will be bringing to the stage.
I don't really think there's that much competition. It's just us out there doing great things. I just have always had a talent with singing and screw up singing in the shower.
We also checked in with Mr. Porter, one of this year's judges, to see what exactly he was looking for.
Personally, I'm looking for a disaster. People to fall down, to miss their cues. I'm looking for someone to be off pitch, those good comedy moments. And then when he said Miss Campbell and Mr. Oliva were judges, that sealed the deal.
Wow, truly a lot of very talented people here tonight.
Definitely a lot of people put a lot of time into this.
Well, some people put time into it. Can we get some more waters out here? I mean, that's...
After a hard-fought battle, only one hit all the right notes.
It was really fun to be a boy band. Yeah, it was really fun. Honestly, the performing was more fun than winning, but the winning was nice.
It was kind of just to hear the crowd go wild after they heard our name. It was just awesome.
Yeah, I'm a huge JT fan, so I was kind of pushing NSYNC a lot.
And so we just decided to do 2 NSYNC songs instead of just 1.
Yeah. Good choice, I guess.
I'm definitely doing it next year, that's for sure.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fun.
Okay, gone.
But I'll do it again.
Thanks, girls.
Bryce, there are only 19 days left until Christmas, and I don't know about you, but I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
That song's okay, but my favorite song is Silver Bells. What's your favorite holiday song, Timberland? We'll go to Addie and Megan to get the details.
Thanks, Caroline and Bryce. With the holiday season beginning, we asked the students of Timberland what their favorite holiday song is. Let's go check it out.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Favorite Christmas song is Jingle Bell Rock.
All I want for Christmas is you.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Hallelujah.
Jingle bells.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
A hippopotamus for Christmas. Christmas time.
12 Days Christmas.
Of Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey because she invented Christmas. All I want for Christmas, I guess.
Johanna by Pentatonics. For Christmas Is You. Silver and Gold from the movie Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
The dreidel song.
Hope everyone has a good holiday season. Back to you, Caroline and Bryce.
Thanks, Megan and Addie. Bryce, have you heard which club is stealing the spotlight this month?
No, but we can go right back to Megan and Addie to find out.
Thanks, Caroline and Bryce. This week we're covering Karaoke Club, which is new to our school as of this year. Let's go check it out.
Karaoke Club is just one of the several clubs at Timberland and offers a fun experience for singers of all levels.
I first wanted to start Karaoke Club when I was in choir one day singing and dancing, goofing around with my friends, and I realized that in that moment I wasn't thinking about school and I wasn't stressed about homework or anything. Non-musicians don't always have this opportunity to feel the relief of music, and so I wanted to start a club where everyone was welcome to join, just to be goofy and to be themselves.
I think that gives them a chance to get together and do something that they all really love and relax and just have fun together. And I think that's really important for kids these days. I like that more kids are getting involved with music. I think music is very powerful and wonderful, and whether they're involved in band or choir or karaoke club, everybody needs to have music in their life.
I enjoy this club because I like to spend time with my friends after school, and it's cool how music brings us all together.
you just get to dance and you get to hear how well your friends can sing or how awfully they can sing, but it's still like a really good time. So.
The club meets Tuesdays in Miss Field's room after school. You can follow their Twitter page for more information about themes and times for that meeting.
Thanks for watching. Back to you, Caroline and Bryce.
Well, there you have it. Another broadcast is in the books. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Bryce.
And I'm Caroline. And remember, Timberland,
The strength of the wolf is a pack.
and the strength of the pack is the wolf. Howl!